What's up, guys? Welcome back to Everyday Money. Hey, if you guys have been around here for a while, be sure to hit that like button for me before we get started. And if this is your first time here, be sure to hit that like button, to subscribe, and the notification bell. That really helps me out in the YouTube algorithm and keeps this stuff coming right into your home screen. Today, I just want to hit you with a quick update on the Shiba Inu token. I was actually finishing up the whitewashing this brick behind me because it looked awful. And around noon or so, I decided to check in on my Crypto.com app, just see where things were with Shiba Inu token, and it had already jumped up about 10% in the time, by the time that I had gotten to look at it, right around noon or so. And we're sitting on it right now at about 20% up for the day, which is awesome because not too long ago, we went up from 0.50s, 7 and 9, up into this 0.40s, 28, 29, 27 range. And we've kind of been stuck there for a couple days. And I don't really want to say stuck because it's only been a few days, but we've just been trading in that region. And so today it looks like we have made a solid jump up into the 0.40s, 3.2, 3.3 range, and it has been hanging out up there. It hasn't just been one of these pops way up and then it crashes down. So let's take a look at that. And what I have on the screen right now is the Shiba Inu chart. We are in coinmarketcap.com. And you can see as we went through the morning, pretty flat, and then boom, it shoots right up here to the highest that we saw was 0.40s, 3451. And if you guys recall, the previous all-time high is 0.40s, 38, I think 66. I know it's 0.40s, 38. And we have flirted with this all-time high now. This is the second time in the last couple of weeks that we have flirted with this all-time high. And what I think can happen is if we can bust through that all-time high of the 0.40s, 38, I think that is definitely going to be a breakout for this coin because we have just seen upward momentum to this point. And you know, with things being listed on different exchanges and just the publicity that's getting, you know, I've noticed that Coinbase has switched up their branding and now they have SHIB all over their branding. I see more and more ads for SHIB on all of the platforms that I'm on, not just coin exchange and websites like that. And it's kind of been a change from seeing Doge everywhere to seeing SHIB everywhere. But when we look at this right here and we start getting into the numbers of it, the thing that I like to see down here is the volume. I always like looking at the volume because that really tells me more about what's going on than the price. Because as you can see in the last, leading up to this in the last day, from last night into this morning, we're at about 1.3 billion in 24-hour volume. And then right when this starts hitting, as you would imagine, the volume goes way up. But we're looking at about double, maybe 2.5 times the previous volume. And according to the charts over here on the side, it says that we are up 215% for trading volume. And then right above that, you can see where we essentially started the day at 0.402761, and then our 24-hour high of 0.403456, which is kind of funny that it's 3456. Again, like I said, I think that there is a very bullish sentiment for this coin throughout the internet, throughout the world. I think the buzz is on our side with this. If we can get listed on Robinhood, as much as people don't like Robinhood, and I understand all the reasons why people don't like Robinhood, but that expands the reach of this to a whole nother level and will allow a lot more money to flow into the Shiba Inu token, which is what I think is the number one thing that's going to get us to a higher price point. Not burning or not any trickery or anything like that, but just increasing the market cap of the entire coin. Now, what I did was I went and I tried to look and find out what it was, what the catalyst was to cause this particular spike today. Because a lot of times these cryptos, they will just spike or crash without really anything going on with them. But I searched through the Reddits, I searched through the Twitters, and the biggest thing that I can find is that Binance has done a 850 million coin burn, not $850 million, but 850 million coins. And maybe that is the catalyst for why it has shot up today. It's hard to believe that that would cause a multi-billion-dollar increase in the market cap of this coin, but you know, a lot of times these things move on news and there's not really a logical explanation behind this. And then once it starts moving 5 or 10%, people start FOMOing into it because they don't want to miss out on this in case this is the big pump. But other than that, I couldn't see any one particular event or any combination of events that really brought this on. So I'm just going to take it as organic growth, and we will see where we go from here. Like I said, I think we could either consolidate around this 0.40, 33, 34 range and probably stick here for another couple days. But I do think that once we end up getting above that that previous all-time high, that there will be tremendous upward momentum, upward pressure on the token. I think that people will invest money into it, one, and I think people will FOMO money into it, and I think that's going to cause a fairly big run-up. Remember, guys, we look back out here to where we were at the start of the year. We were at like infinite levels of 0, 1. And now we are moving our way up the charts. So you guys got to do what you got to do with this. Be sure to not necessarily just hold forever. Think about where you want your exit point to be, because there could be a time where this does spike up, and there's no need to fall into that hold forever mentality that you see on the internet. At the very least, take the money that you put into it, pull that out, and then you can just ride on the house's money to wherever this token decides to go. And if it goes up 1,000 or 10,000%, you're good. And if it would happen to crash back down to that 5-0 level or even lower than that, you already have your initial investment out of the token, and whatever happens after that is you win no matter what. You're playing with the house's money. So just keep that in mind, and keep that in mind with the hold forever people on the internet. That's not necessarily the best strategy to go with. Guys, again, if you like this, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. I really appreciate it. That helps me out in the YouTube algorithm. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe down below to grow your wealth, increase your success, put you on the road to financial freedom. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next one.